Next, our monthly look under the Rock of Ages, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. A look at Russ Kyle's San Francisco crime tour on Off Kilter.
So you want to know what really happened? My name is Russ Kyle. I give tours, crime tours. Today we're going to deal with the letter P. That's a pisser. Let's see. We have pot. We have prostitution. We have Patty. But we're going to deal with the princely paragon of paramount perpetrations, the People's Temple.
Another limo full of crime buffs. Look at them. Look more like crime groupies to me. Probably jump for joy if Jim Jones invited them over for a cocktail. But who knows? Maybe I can get through to just one of these clowns with the real truth about what happened. Who said we're doomed to repeat our history? Next stop, Geary and Fillmore.
Yeah, we're going by the People's Temple right up here. This is the most unhallowed ground in San Francisco. See that post office up there? We're going by it right now. That's the site of the People's Temple. That's Jim Jones. I drive by this post office all the time, and I think of the Scottish Rites Temple that was there, damaged in the '06 quake, and then it became the sinister People's Temple. Jones was a real antichrist. He liked to serve up women and men for sexual pleasure to certain politicians in town. But his specialty was voter fraud. Jones could march around 1,000 voters into every district in San Francisco to vote and get away with it. The People's Temple were able to get children in their custody in lieu of their parents because powerful San Francisco politicians backed the People's Temple, and the judges would give custody of the children to the People's Temple. Where are those children now? I'll tell you where those children are. They're dead. They're dead in a cemetery. They were murdered in Guyana. No one's really quite sure exactly how many people died. There's like 10 different numbers. The one 9/11 always strikes out funny to me, though. Nobody knows what happened to Jones's money. You know, George Moscone and Willie Brown, they appoint Jones ahead of the housing authority, where Jones is able to sequester a lot of distressed properties and VA-ready possessions in the name of the temple. The temple amasses a fortune in San Francisco real estate. Nobody knows what happened to it. But the funny thing is 10 days after this supposed mass suicide for revolutionary socialism that Jones is supposed to perpetrate for the world to see, Dan White goes into Moscone's office and murders him. Moscone is #1 on the People's Temple hit list. Harvey Milk, there's letters from Harvey Milk supporting the custody of Jim Jones over the kid's parents. But you have to see who benefits from Moscone and Milk's death. Willie Brown benefits. Diane Feinstein benefits. Well, obviously Jim Jones benefits. Jim Jones People's Temple crime tour, all roads lead to one place, City Hall. A crime of the enormity of the mass suicide that occurred at Jonestown, Guyana, could not have happened without the complicity of the politicians here. There was corruption in 1978. Well, there's corruption now. Some of the same actors are playing some of the same roles. I urge you to check your ballot carefully next time you enter the voting booth.
Any crime tour will titillate people. Thrill them by giving them a glimpse at the places the mayhem occurred. But a good crime tour will educate people, get them to understand why these crimes occur. Maybe even get them off their asses to do something about it the next time. Doomed? I got no answers. Answers are like crimes. There's always a new one just around the corner.
Hey, find out more about Russell's crime tour, go to sfcrime.com. Just don't forget to tell your parole officer. All right, for our last segment of this evening, we're going to look at kind of the more beautiful spaces around the city. Some places that most of us call parks.
Over bridge of sighs, to rest my eyes in shades of green, under dreaming skies, to Itchigoo Park, that's where I've been. What did you do there? I got high. What did you feel there? Well, I cried. But why the tears there? Tell you why. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. I feel inclined to blow my mind, get hung up, beat the ducks with a bun. They all come out to groove about, be nice and have fun and listen. I tell you what I'll do. What will you do? I'd like to go there now with you. You can miss out school. Won't that be? Why go to learn the words of who? What will we do there? We'll get high. What will we touch there? We'll touch the sky. But why the tears there? I'll tell you why. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. I feel inclined to blow my mind, get hung up, beat the ducks with a bun. They all come out to groove about, be nice and have fun in the sun. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. Ha! It's all too beautiful. 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 It's all too beautiful.
I refer to myself as more of a combat gardener than a nurturing gardener, because I'm generally going out to war each morning rather than being nurturing.